No, you guys have just defeated a whole bunch of ghasts and barely survived, but by using the box in a new and innovative way to lure them into a trap. We'll call it that. You lured them into a trap in the box and were able to defeat them. That sounds very heroic.
I'm sorry, who you lured?
What's that?
Well, you were the bait.
I think that
You were
I
the bait.
lured accidentally.
They were following the leader.
You did defeat the ghasts. Now Marcus is sitting on top of the box facing Dwindle. He has informed Dwindle that both Alex and Krag are afflicted with mummy rot, and Dwindle, hopefully, is ready to help you.
Oh my gosh,
Dwindle.
that is great news.
So you've
my
informed
parents,
Dwindle, Marcus.
help
You're standing
us.
there. I guess, yeah, I mean, we
Were
kind
you
of
gonna
cut
say
off at a
what
weird
you do?
moment, so what do you do? And then just read comments. We
Yeah,
cut off
we're
at a
reading
weird
comments.
moment.
Kyle the Adams, what happens, Jim Jam? Question marks.
I was going to tell you.
Natasha McWilliams. Dwindle gives Alex and Krag an ointment for that mummy rot. Just rub it on. No big deal.
Greg, Lyra, Alex.
Scott Denuzzo, currently running a game with stuff from Open Gaming Store. One
Scott,
of our sponsors
nice.
may have a TPK too.
Oh, wonderful.
Wow. Thanks. Gregory Winter says, if you buy any Paizo stuff, please make sure you let them know how much you love DNS. That's us, Dungeons and Dragons.
What?
What? That's
Who are
not
we?
us.
Dragons.
My
That is
bad.
us.
No, what's DNS?
Dragons.
Dragons and
So
stuff.
that
Dragons
is
and
the
stuff
incorrect-
is
Dragons.
us.
So that is a Squire
Stop.
Quigley way.
I'm fired. I'm fired.
Because
And Alex succumbs to the mummy rot and turns to dust, guys.
And that's our show!
Brian Summer says Dwindle asks for your Medicare card.
That's
think
right.
my
he
eyes
doesn't do
want
this
it.
for free.
My mind wanted to read what it's,
spilled all over
what I
myself
thought
that
it
time.
was.
But DNS is what you call dragons and stuff.
Oh, DNS,
And I
yes.
think
You've broken
it'll say DAS. They call
Don't
it DAS.
fire me. I'm
Dragons
sorry.
and stuff.
I like the DNS.
It's
Stuff.
my headache.
D
I
ampersand.
promise.
I like the ampersand.
I'm sorry,
Whatever.
Gregory. I'm sorry, and I broke Adam. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay, everyone. have a
Look
good
at
night.
us.
We
Gorgeous.
all broken.
We are one
We're on
quality
top of the
professional
world.
operators.
So-
You guys want to play Pathfinder? I don't know.
What?
I just listen to that.
Tobias left us these
that-
chocolates,
we
and
had
I had
them.
one, and they are chock full of alcohol.
We had some.
Apparently.
Oh, that's
I
what it
think,
was?
I think that's
I
it.
did it.
I didn't taste
Yes.
it.
Oh,
Yes,
that
it
first
was-
one was
you
either
couldn't
cherry.
taste it.
I
Yes,
didn't
you
eat the cherry. I gave it to some
Oh,
of the
it's the
tech.
cherry.
Oh,
They
watch out
wanted
for
some.
tech! It's
We
not
already
gonna
had
go
it.
well
So-
tonight.
It's very strong and yummy.
Okay.
Here's just what I want to know.
USA, that's us.
Wait,
the
I'll try
Soviet
one later.
Union.
I'll try one later. Not now.
I'm gonna have another one.
I'm
Gregory
sorry,
Winter says
guys.
rolling
Marcus,
his
Adam's not going to be able to
comments.
do this the rest of the night. He's reached his peak for the night. He's done. He's on. He's on.
PS4, that's us. Xbox.
I'm sorry, Adam.
So, why?
AM, that's right. Nighttime, folks.
I'm just.
I
what?
just don't understand why
There's very
sorry.
you
I
had
have
to
to eat it
sit
slowly.
It feels really
on
hot
the
here,
box and not let us all come up.
I don't know, but I'm sure we'll get a
Oh,
chance
well,
to argue
the
about
reason I was
that,
doing it then was
and I'm
because
sure
everyone
that
was
that
talking,
will
so
be
I
an
just-
endless
It's like a
argument
shot.
in just a moment.
You guys come up. I don't care.
It's just like. Try it.
No, not right now.
So I push up on the
Because
box.
I just took two.
Okay.
Adam.
yeah, don't.
I literally actually don't care. The only
Okay,
reason I had
that's fine.
chosen that was
Yeah.
because I thought I was just trying to speed up time.
Okay.
Go buy it. We don't know these things.
Haha, if you eat pralines, of course, they have alcohol. Ha, ha, ha,
Well, we can't even read what the front of the box says.
Oh, Tobias, you should have seen Jamie.
I was
She was
pretending
eating
like I
her.
knew what the German. in
She
the
was
back
eating her stiletto shoe. She got her chocolate stiletto. It was so
Step
cute.
in front and eat it.
Look, she ate half of it.
That was a shoe.
It was a shoe.
Brian
but no
Summers said,
longer.
"Oh, good Lord, we've added booze to this show."
Oh no.
No,
That's
we
where
haven't.
things
Just-
get really
Apparently I'm
interesting.
Okay, anyway, we're in the box.
Woo!
Are you guys in the box? Are you getting
We're
out of the
trying
box?
to get out of the box.
You
Get
want
out
a
of the
black
box.
bag? How about a red bag?
Have a red bag.
Stop it.
All right,
Stop
y'all
it.
get out of the box. Dwindle is there. He sees that some of you are hurt. He actually has been talking to Marcus. Marcus has informed him that Krag, Alex have mummy rot. As soon as you pop out of the box, he comes over, immediately rushing to you two, begins examining you. He like grabs your wrists and he's like feeling your pulse, and he puts his ear against your chest to hear your heartbeat.
Does he make sounds while he does this?
What's that?
Does he make sounds while he does all
Yeah.
that? No.
I don't know.
No, just keep
was-
going.
Does he say 100 degrees? That's us. Winter time.
Shut up! I know
You
he's
will
never.
never-
I know.
This will go on until
So
the
I pick up
day
my
you
sword
die.
down there and I.
Oh, yeah, you get your sword. Yeah, because you.
Well, don't worry.
Wow.
I'm gonna find something. Whoa!
You can see
Oh my
everything.
God!
There he is. There's Dwindle.
I have legs.
There's
I'm gonna
Dwindle.
find something to make fun of Adam one day.
One day. I'll get you
Tonight.
one day, Adam.
Tonight.
That's aspirational. One day I'll find something to make fun of.
Dwindle, what's happening?
Tonight.
Dwindle!
It's so hot in here.
I think we needed a longer break. We
anyone else
need to take another like 10, 15 minute break and just come back fresh. You guys got it control.
Hey, can you guys fire up another
She had one
halftime
of
video?
those praline things.
Oh, it meows. That's us, dogs.
Stop it! Oh my God! Stop it! No more! No more! I get it. I get it. I'm an idiot.
We'll catch up later. I
Not an
don't think
idiot.
you
just
will.
had one of those praline things. She just snorted.
We'll see you when the moon's out. Daytime.
Stop it.
I don't
Oh
know
my
that.
goodness! I think I cried a little.
It's like
Cried
I got
or
a
peed
class
a
of
little?
kindergartners here. I'm trying to teach them the alphabet or something. I
No,
don't know.
sometimes kindergartens
Okay.
listen to you better.
I don't
That's
feel
true.
good.
Sometimes they do better.
Yeah.
Yeah. They would know 1, 2, 3, eyes on me.
Yeah.
There you go.
1, 2, 3,
bubble in your
eyes
mouth
on
works
me.
on them.
1, 2, 3. That's us. ABC.
Oh my Jesus.
Okay.
I
so-
would like a MacBook. I love Windows.
Morton says, why is Lyra the only person who can concentrate?
I've had a couple of these things. I'm not really sure.
Somebody said, did Alex eat a praline? Of course you're hot now.
I don't think that means the same thing.
Okay.
I don't
All right.
know.
She's
Everybody,
cold.
everybody breathe with me. Everybody look at me.
think-
Everybody look me in the eyes. Everybody look me in the eyes. Ready? Look me in the eyes.
I don't want
Ready?
to.
Deep breath. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Deep breath. That's just like not breathing.
Okay. Stop it. Stop it, Adam. No more. Okay.
I'm stopping it, just like a green
Going.
light.
Dwindle, stop touching me. What are you doing? Take a
Dwindle.
tab, take a tab. Ah,
Aardvark.
it hurts.
I can deal with the disease, but the curse is something different.
How do we get rid of the curse?
Ah! Show me your potion, Craig.
Do I have my potion?
All right. So you have a potion of.
I have a potion of heroism.
Nope.
I show you the potion.
Somebody has the one of
I'm
remove
giving
curse.
him,
Which one do you have? One of you two has a remove curse.
What is
Somebody
here?
has remove curse. Yeah.
Do you need a hero?
I
No, I don't
literally
need that.
gave it to one of you.
I know one of you has a potion of remove curse. Somebody has one.
It's
it
not
literally
me.
happened.
I don't
I
have it.
have the
It's literally the most important thing you guys are currently
I
carrying.
have reduced person.
absolutely
It's
do
one
not
of you guys.
It's just sitting down there. There, Alexitran's like, oh, look at this. Now I can cure my curse. I don't.
Lyra, you have to have it.
I don't have it.
I think somebody probably
have
just
it-
didn't
pretty
bother
sure
to
she
write it
has
down.
it.
So you have the potion
I
of
don't
remove curse.
have it.
But both of you have mummy rot. So
No,
who
Lyra doesn't
is
have
going
mummy
to
rot.
take? Who is going to take the potion of remove curse
Krag,
that you
he's-
definitely have somewhere?
Krag is the worst out of the two of us.
Krag.
I mean, obviously you can see it.
Krag takes the potion of remove curse.
But I don't have it. I have the potion of heroism.
Someone's giving it to you. One of us has
Somebody
it.
has it.
They're
You
giving
know what?
it to you.
Then you turn into dust. I don't know.
No,
I
no,
guess.
No. No.
So you
Hey,
have to remove-
can someone in chat that vividly remembers?
Lyra.
It's literally,
it's
I know
Lyra.
it's in
Why
the
does
group.
everyone
I like
think
it
that I
literally
have
doesn't
it?
matter.
Because
Somebody
I
I-
actually have amnesia.
I'm
because
almost
I don't have it.
100% sure that you gave me heroism. You gave her the curse because she's
Yeah,
the healer.
and I got reduced
You
small
gave her
person.
the-
I don't.
Cure curse
If
and-
that were the case, I would have
Nope.
tried to
We
heal
lost
you
it.
guys.
It's gone.
have a potion of remove curse. It doesn't matter. The point is, one,
One
of you
of us-
has it.
This matters, Jim.
No, it doesn't.
I am
can't imagine
inventory
whoever has
Nazi.
it is
Yeah,
not
so
going to
is
refuse to
Ben.
give it to Krag, unless maybe that's
Ben
your
wasn't
thing.
there that day.
Are you sure you gave it to anybody?
Got reduced
Yes.
person. That's
I have
all
a
I have.
shovel.
No. I'm not dying. No.
We can't move on, Jim.
I take the
I'm
potion
pretty
of
sure-
heroism.
No.
I'm almost 90% certain that what happened was,
on.
Lyra, is he probably gave it to you and
And
you
you didn't write it down.
Yeah.
Because you were really tense last episode.
Cody
and like
Ditching
really, like, you
says
probably just
Marcus
forgot to
or
write it
Lyra has it.
down, which is
I
fine.
have it.
Give it.
Gregory Winter says this is the best intro to an
It's the
episode that
worst.
we've
It's my
ever
fault for
had.
your rating.
Worst
and
episode so
comment.
far. 10
It's
minutes.
just like the best episode.
Stop
it's the
it.
worst.
Stop it.
Okay, you take the potion
Stop
to remove
it.
curse.
I know where you
Yes?
live.
You're going to drink it.
I know
okay,
your
you
card
drink the potion to remove curse.
downstairs.
As soon as you do so, Dwindle launches into
And I see
another
you on the
spell.
couch.
Chance
Sorry.
and hits you with some magic, trying to overcome the disease. 20 on the die.
Wow!
Oh!
Dwindle
Shit.
immediately.
Sorry.
You immediately feel
Sorry.
somewhat better. You see that the necrotic flesh around the wound where the mummy had touched you immediately goes back and becomes like normal again.
Dwindle, you want to take over?
And Krag passes
You want?
out.
Yeah, I give him the hammer.
Just
Here,
you're
you
done.
wanna-
You're just over it.
You want to do this? I can't believe this.
That's awesome.
Dude just comes in, like rolls 20s.
Dwindle, what are you?
I'm
He's a hero.
druid.
Yeah, but I mean, what are you?
He's just a druid.
What do you mean? What do you
He's
mean? What
human.
am I?
He's
You can't just
human.
ask a person what they are.
Yeah, that's not racist. I'm just curious.
What are you?
I'm a human.
Oh well, very
You
good
kind
for
of
you.
sound like you.
What are you?
I'm also human.
All right,
Yoda.
I didn't know. So
How do you? He
I don't
look
see why
at
that's
him.
important.
He
he
looks
looks like a tree.
Fair.
He's
Well,
a
I'm
human,
certainly not
you
a
know,
tree.
just like a
He's
tree.
a human, not a mermaid. Sorry. It's from Little Mermaid.
That was the one time I could do that today. And I don't know how much time you have left.
Yeah,
Do you have
but
any
about that-
more
No.
of the remove curse?
Sure don't.
It's all right. I'm gonna think positive.
Can dragons remove curses?
No, not generally.
Hey, Lyra, can you heal me?
Yeah.
Dwindle.
Channel some energy.
So
Can we get back to town?
Keep channeling. Don't move.
We would have to wait until tomorrow when I could regain
6
my
points.
spells.
why don't? Hey, I know a really nice place we could spend the night.
6 points.
There's this really nice church.
Restaurant down the street.
Yeah.
There's a really nice church. Only good things happen there.
Doing it again.
No, I.
All right. So,
Yeah, 6
gang,
points,
now
6
that
points.
Krag, you're not immediately going to die. I can't do anything.
6 more.
Wait, what's just happening? What's
You
happening?
get-
You get
12.
12.
12 points.
Do I get healed too or no?
She has to make
so.
caster checks on
Cast
each
a
one
level
of
check
those.
in order for you to,
Okay.
to be healed by that.
Dwindle.
I'm
Yes?
very good, Lady
Who would be
Lyra.
able to help
I
me?
am. I'm not.
Oh, I don't like that sigh.
We do have one option.
What's
Oh, good.
that?
Options are good. Tell us about them.
6.
Is
For
that
everyone?
For who?
Just come with me.
For the ones that can be healed.
Come with you.
Yes,
Where are we going?
to her house.
I go
Her
with-
house. Oh, who is she?
I go with him.
Okay. Begins leading you through the marshes, away
Lyra.
from the
Yeah,
the
babe.
city of Zizras.
What's that?
You
Weird no.
are going to be walking for some time. So if there's any, I know you seem eager to say a thing. So if you, like I'm saying, you have time. Like there's going to be a
Well, I
passage
would
of
bother
time here, so.
Dwindle about who is
Okay.
her.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
He informs you that there is a woman he knows who lives in the marshes.
You already
and
have
she
a
has
woman.
lived there for quite some time. And she
player.
may have the knowledge necessary to deal with the curse.
Another druid?
No. He doesn't. He seems. You can actually kind of tell that he's a little dodgy about.
I want to be that anymore.
Like when you, the more you press about specifics about her, the less he seems to want to make a diplomacy check. He seems to not want to really discuss too much about her.
Whoa!
20.
Nat 20.
Wow.
Wow. But you press and
I'm good at that.
he just unrelentingly question him.
Claret, Jamie is just.
I know, it's
digging into the
adorable.
shoe.
She's just
She is
devouring a
double
chocolate
fist-
shoe.
she's
It's
just-
actually really hilarious to watch.
It looks like she's eating corn.
We should have done an intermission
great.
video of her just devouring a chocolate shoe.
So if she channels, she doesn't get any of it, even if there's a caster check?
No, if she makes the caster check, yes.
But then it takes away one of my spells, correct?
No, it's one of your channels for the day. So you're only using channel.
So just
So
make
I could make
3 caster checks.
I could have made caster checks for my. I thought that it got rid of a spell every single time
No,
I tried.
only if you're using a spell. It only uses up a spell if you use a spell. Why would it?
So, I just want to go back.
Just make 3 caster checks.
I have been worried sick for 2 weeks.
Yes.
So have I.
Nope.
Just-
not for the first one.
Worried sick.
Yeah.
Not for the second
Physically ill.
Yep.
Mentally distraught.
one.
Right.
Nope.
And then we play, and then Dwindle's just like,
Okay, but thank you.
I
though.
rolled a 20.
That's okay.
and it's like everything's good.
Yeah, Dwindle's awesome.
I hope everybody is taking in what Krag's doing right now. It's almost like he wants the mummy rot back, so I'm not really sure what to do here.
No, it's just, why was I making myself sick?
I don't
guys
know
were just,
because
like,
you were really intensely into it.
I want to point out over on Twitch, we have a viewer, Puns2K, says kind of like my group, but less sidetracking. I'm not sure
Less
if we
sidetracking
do
is-
less sidetracking or your group does less sidetracking, because we do an awful lot of sidetracking. But thanks for tuning in.
yeah.
And make sure you share our show on Facebook so that you can win prizes.
I see you. I see you, Quigley. I acknowledge you, but he made a check a while ago that I'm going to resolve, and then I'll get back to you. You learn that he is taking you to a woman named Yasendra, who lives in the marshes, who he apparently
Yasendra.
has
That's
at least a history with of some sort. But
I
no
know
matter
how that
what,
goes.
no matter how much pressing you do, he doesn't divulge any of their actual past. But he does tell you that she is a practitioner of the occult.
Oh,
witch.
great.
And you would guess very much that she is
I
a
hate
witch.
witches.
A witch lives in the marshes.
As long as not that.
Quigley, you would look like you needed something.
Nope.
Nope, that was it. That was just nope.
I was just thinking.
Yeah, you can continue to tell me about anything else he says, but I'm going to let you know. I'm also going to write to Amy and be like, hey, didn't die yet. Still probably going to die. Yep.
Okay.
And I'm also going to attempt to contact Mortifor.
Bottom.
Okay. You get no response from Mortifor, surprisingly enough.
Yeah, that's not that surprising.
Something's happened.
I'm getting a bad feeling about our old buddy Morty.
You are led deeper and deeper into the marshes.
Amy
it
still has
takes-
not written me back, right?
No, you have not received any messages from her yet.
This is the 6th day.
6th day. That's right. Yeah, you are. It's
She
coming
doesn't
down
want
to the
you.
wire.
Jonathan A. Higgins, hashtag Dwindle saves the day. Brian Summer, the hammer is back.
That is.
Not the same, though.
What time is it during the day?
Currently, it's relatively early. It's well, actually no, because you guys have been walking. By the time you get done, you'll have walked for several hours. So sun's just setting when you guys get to your destination.
I'm gonna need to rest.
Dinner?
I can't. I don't want to rest, guys. I want to keep walking.
Dwindle leads you
Okay.
to a home, standing on long wooden poles so that it rests above the soggy marshes that surround it. There are flickering lights in the windows, which you think nothing of at first, but the more you look, the more you notice a surreal quality to them. You can't decide why, but you are distinctly unsettled by the glow. Dwindle continues towards the house, and
Hey, Dwindle, I'm a little unsettled. You sure about all this?
no, I'm not. But the other choice is to risk her death in the morning. So we deal with this now, or perhaps not at all.
You guys can stay out here if you need to. I
No,
can
no.
move in.
We're in this together.
Can you mute me again? I need to blow my nose. And I'll go over here because that's what my mother would want me to
Wait,
do.
you're.
Goodbye.
He's got it. He's on it. He's on it. He's a professional.
Dwindle, hang on. Quigley has to blow his nose.
I like the creepy music when he's blowing his nose.
Cool.
What happened to Quigley?
I'm going to tell Amy and when I'm writing to her about how I saved Quigley, but he doesn't know because I was invisible.
It's a good story.
It's a really good story.
And I'm going to say that I think Amy might be right. I think I am just trouble. Just a harbinger of doom.
Harbinger of Doom. Pretty cool title.
Yeah.
Pretty cool title.
cool.
Is anybody following Dwindle to the house?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, all of them.
Everybody's going.
Oh, yeah. Let's do
Everybody's
it.
going. Okay, you go up.
All you said
the
was an
house.
uneasy feeling. I get
Yeah.
that all the
No,
time.
it's all good, yeah. Dwindle knocks on the door a few times and waits. And soon, from out of the house steps a young woman in dark robes. She has a cold, annoyed look when she first sees you, but then her gaze falls upon Dwindle, and she raises one eyebrow, a smirk on her face. A day full of surprises today, she says.
She probably didn't say it like that. How did she really say it?
Huh?
Talk like a woman, Jim.
I can't really
But
do.
can you be,
I mean, I'm
is
sorry.
that how she
You've
would
reached
talk?
the limits of my voice acting capacities
But I really
here.
like your voices. Can you come up with them?
Yeah, let's just come up with. Let's just workshop.
wrap
No,
it.
I'm not trying to be
Let's
rude.
just workshop.
Like this. I just was curious what she really said.
Talk like Lyra.
No, I'm not a witch.
So,
I'm your wife. No.
How
What's it from?
can I help you today?
Do you want to whisper into Jamie's ear and then Jamie will say the words? Will that work better?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You got her all excited, and you see what
There's-
you've done. See what you've done? It's like when you rile the kids up before bedtime.
There's
So she's talking
We're
to Dwindle
cursed.
or us?
She's talking to all. She's looking at all of you.
we're
now.
cursed.
One.
Oh.
I say technically one of us is now cursed.
I have mummy rot.
Oh.
That's good, Alex.
I see.
It's good. Now we can begin the healing process. That's two. That's two I got this episode.
Good.
And what do I have to do with any of this?
We were told you could help, Ysendra.
Oh, and who told you this?
A good friend.
Dwindle. Possibly. Well, he wasn't quite very, forthcoming with those answers. He just sort of said, you might be able to help. It was sort of a grey area there.
I see. Well, Dwindle's just upset because he knows that he's the one who will have to pay for my services.
What's the pain?
We're gonna back
With
up to
weird
that.
things?
Let's back up to that one. What do you mean? What's I look at Dwindle and I say, what?
You can see he actually looks like roll a sense motive just for funsies.
Do we know who it is?
Huh?
Who's our...
Yeah, actually, that is indeed one of our
turn down them
NPC
flies?
submissions. It is our good friend of the show, Ashley Reed.
Oh!
Ashley Reed is playing Ysendra.
Congratulations, Ashley.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that costume.
If you want to be an NPC, we'll put up the info down here. You just send us your photo, and you can be an NPC just like Ashley Reed is right now.
I remember what I was going to say before.
What?
We'll say it.
We are 6 5-star reviews from getting that bump back up to a 5-star
But we were 6 before, and then we just got one.
No,
Does that make us 5?
Are we at
when did we
111
get
now?
one?
We got one like a couple days ago.
We need to get to
No.
116, and that will put us 4.95 or something or other, and bump us back up to that
that would
5.
be awesome.
6 more. It's up to you.
Please.
And with that 5-star rating, we will become Captain Planet.
Captain Planet!
I think that's what happens.
Wind!
15 cents
What?
motive.
No, I want to be wind.
Fire!
15.
I'm just
You can see
saying
that Dwindle actually
I don't know.
looks.
Did you say wind? I thought it was.
He looks kind of depressed at this point. Like something is definitely wrong here. But he looks at a lot of you and he says, yes, well, I know the cost of this, but she's dying and she needs our help, and you're the only one who can do it. Ysendra seems quite pleased to hear this. And so she says, well, we might as well get going if after all, if she's about to die.
Well, I mean, we barely know her that well, so what's the cost?
It's between me and Dwindle.
Dwindle.
Are you forcing Dwindle to marry you?
This is like Dwindle's
Nothing
worst
of the
day.
sort.
Yeah,
This is
Dwindle.
the worst
Nothing
day
of
of
the sort.
Dwindle's
You
life.
can,
Can I
I
ask
can, you
Dwindle
can
what
rest
the cost
assured
is?
it's
Maybe
nothing
he'll
of the
tell.
sort.
Knowledge arcana of
Sure.
what I think it
Yeah.
might be. 19 plus 13. 22.
You are not
32.
as well versed in the occult powers that witches call upon, but you know that they are involved in quite a few typically frowned upon rites and rituals.
You
Like
talking like body parts here?
there are any number of without any more specific knowledge. It's basically one of those things where your imagination starts going, and it could be anything. Maybe she's gonna kill him. Maybe he has to give up a piece of his soul. Maybe he has to bind himself to a pact to some demon lord from the abyss. Like, I mean, the more you have no idea without any more specifics, but it could be any number of horrific things if that's what she's getting at, or perhaps not, something else you're not quite certain of.
What about me? Can I pay the price?
Oh, no, I'm afraid you don't have the knowledge I require.
I have 2 bear traps.
Oh, what does that spark in me? No.
Not much. What do you think? At that point, it's not any more insightful than what you hear.
Hey, let's do a sidebar. Huh?
Sidebar.
Ooh, yes, side huddle.
Nope.
Huddle,
Sidebar.
huddle,
Distinctly
huddle,
a sidebar.
huddle,
Distinctly a sidebar.
Huddle,
Definitely not one of those.
huddle.
But you just wait there, Yasendra. That's great. Thanks.
Is Dwindle in the huddle with us?
No. What? I mean, he makes no move to get into the huddle.
What do you want?
I say, Walt, you're the healer. How bad off is she? Can she make it another day? Can we get back to Trapsboro?
Can she do a check?
Can I check how if she'll last the night, if we can make it back to Trapsboro?
Make a heal check.
Okay. 15 plus my heal check, which is 10. 25.
25. It does not look good.
Doesn't look good,
It
guys.
does not look good.
Okay, and I turn out of the huddle. There's nothing that we can pay you. I can pay you.
Dwindle turns to you and says, "It's fine. Let's go and get this done.
I think Dwindle's about to die.
Okay, so
I'm not going to die.
Are you sure?
I'm very certain I'm not going to die.
Is she going to take all your power? Because we kind
She
of
just wants
have
me
your
to
brain.
teach her something.
Oh.
Okay.
Is she evil?
That's a very relative question.
So sometimes.
What does that mean?
It means that she's probably willing to do things you would consider unsavory, but
Unsavory sounds like a food. I might be hungry.
yes, she's evil.
All right. Okay, that's all I needed to know. Perfect. Let's go through with this. Let's give the evil woman what she wants. I'm very unhappy about
Are
this.
you ready?
I'm ready.
Come with me.
So I
Didn't Quigley
follow-
say he would no longer do evil things
I'm
or be a
not
part
doing
of them?
evil things.
Not
That was
doing anything either.
sarcasm. You know it
Okay.
very well, Lord
So I
Marcus.
follow Dwindle, and I turn back to the group, and I just kind of stare at him. And then I turn back around.
Here we go.
I go and I'm going to try and sneak around and peek through a window.
Okay.
Benjamin Snyder encourages Jamie. Go, Jamie, go. Enjoy that chocolate.
Is it
Yes.
gone?
No, no.
No, she
Oh.
put it in the box. You can keep eating it. No one's stopping you.
It's really cool.
Alex,
Alright.
you are led into Yasendra's hut. Is anybody else going to try to go in? Is anybody else intending to go in with her or no?
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah.
All right.
That was really funny.
I want to watch the ritual to make sure they're not doing anything to Alex.
Okay.
Aw.
We're all going in. We
I'm
got her
going
back.
in.
Oh, yeah, everybody's going in?
Are you going in?
Love.
Peeking in through the window. I've already left.
He's peeking in through the window.
Peeking
He
in
left.
through the window.
I'm
Okay.
surprised he hasn't.
So,
seen it.
4 of you pile into
Got my sword and my shield.
Um,
I don't trust her.
Yasendra has the inside of Yasendra's home smells of incense and smoke. Dried herbs hang from the ceiling, and several shelves hold jars full of oddly colored liquids in which gruesome reagents are suspended. Preserved organs, massive dead bugs, strange wriggling creatures with alien looks that are still alive. There is also a sense of being watched here, not by Yasendra, not by anything you can see, but so intense you almost expect to meet a stranger's gaze every time you turn your head. And yet, every time you do, you see no one you don't expect to be there. When you all pile into the room, Yasendra at first looks a little annoyed that so many of you have sort of crowded around. And she starts dispersing you. She doesn't forbid you, she doesn't try to get you out of the room, but she makes sure that you are giving her enough space as she clears off a table in the room. And then once it's clear, instructs Alex to lie down upon it.
All right. Do I have to hand over my weapons and stuff to him? Or can I just lie down?
I'm not
I mean,
here.
You're not
You do
there.
what you want. Nobody's asking you to do anything.
All right, then I'll just lay down. So I get up on the table, and I'm just like,
Did you take your clothes off?
no.
Can you
What
take your
in
clothes off?
the world?
Can I take
Continue.
That didn't even come from
She
Marcus.
lies down.
My
you know,
goodness.
sitting
I'm
up.
lying down!
Lie.
For the love of God.
Stand
I'm lying down.
Stop it.
You know, she lies
Both
down,
of you
so
stop.
she stands.
Stop it.
Benjamin Snyder says,
yourself
you
together."
can't just ask a person what they are. Dwindle.
John Christian says, Lyra, Alex, if y'all will continue to work in musical references whenever possible, we'll cut it all together and make a fan edit musical episode.
I want to do like a
That sounds
Ken Burns.
amazing.
I want to do
That
like a
would be so
Ken
fun.
Burns documentary with the quotes. You can't just ask people what they are. Dwindle.
Don't forget
All right.
to share this episode with #dragons and stuff publicly on Facebook.
Info will be down here.
I'm lying down.
You lie down on the table, and Yasendra begins to go to work. She lights candles and begins to burn incense in the room. A thick smoke sort of fills the air,
Got
and
butterflies.
it becomes a haze in the room. Your vision blurs as she begins to chant. You see everything swims in and out of focus as her words sort of become this hypnotic, almost like spiral that you descend down into until everything is very, very distant and far away. And you can see nothing except a pinprick of light way in the distance that you are very slowly crawling towards, moving.
Oh my gosh.
You're ruining the moment.
Just everything. Just the worst.
Jamie was just watching her stories.
Let Jamie eat her cookie.
And
I want to film.
you hear a voice calling to you from this distant light, and you feel like you must go to it. So you begin to crawl and struggle and climb towards the light, and it begins closer and closer and closer to you. And then you break the surface as though coming out of water after drowning nearly to death. You sit up on the table. You all see her bolt up on the table, drawing in a deep breath as Yasendra's hands glow with not light, but a shadow that grows over her and descends upon Alex. And then there is a burst of energy. And she
I jump
turns,
in through the
she
window.
turns to Dwindle and says, "Do it now." And Dwindle, once again, casts the spell.
He jumped in through the window, he just said.
Sure. So he shatters the window,
I don't
jumping
like
and rolling in. Roll acrobatics, first of all. Let's see if this is heroic or just ridiculous.
Not in the box.
And there was another one, wasn't it?
13 plus 2, I think. So.
15. So it's not like the greatest, but you roll in. You've got your sword. You draw your sword. You're standing there, and then Dwindle goes to work and begins casting a spell and lays his hands upon either side of Alex's head, and there is a second burst of light, and Alex, he has to make a caster level check to determine whether he can remove this wretched affliction.
I might
I wish
cry.
everybody could see Jamie.
18
Oh,
on
thank
the
you,
die,
Dwindle.
plus his caster level. The disease's hold over you is broken in an instant.
So that's done, and I asked the witch, how are you with rune stones?
Sorry
very
about
good.
the glass.
What did you just do to her?
I helped her.
I'm okay. Quigley, I'm okay. Look, it's gone. It's gone.
It looked evil.
Quigley, it's okay.
I'm sorry, but it's done. She'll live.
Thank you.
You guys will find that the next few days are rather troublesome for you, as the damage that has been done to you cannot be undone so easily. While you won't get any worse, it might be best if you didn't overexert yourselves until you're feeling a little better.
Oh, yeah, we tend to just be light
We need to
travelers,
listen to
rest
that.
a lot. Nothing untoward.
You're
We
welcome
need
to rest
listen
here.
that.
No,
Did everyone
no
hear
one
it?
will
Did
disturb
they turn
you
their
here.
listening ears up?
Rune
No,
stones?
there's not quite enough room inside for the lot of you.
I'm
If
sorry,
you
I
have-
didn't hear that. My
But you can make camp outside on my lands and rest assured that you will be unmolested in the night.
Ooh,
That's gross,
yeah, we don't
but
want to be
okay.
molested.
But if you choose to move on, by all means go.
No.
But
No.
rune stones?
I have business to finish with Dwindle.
Magical rune stones.
I'm not leaving here without Dwindle.
Well, you're more than welcome to wait for him while
I
he
should
finishes
probably
his
rest.
business.
Just
And either
gonna talk to
way,
myself.
we
I'm
have
gonna- rune
work
stones?
to do.
Runestones.
She doesn't know anything about runestones. There's no way. The runestones you gotta go back to town for. Can't help you with the runestones.
Fine.
I need to
Mortifer's
rest.
gone.
I will wait outside.
Yes, excellent. Good.
Can I sleep?
Because you want to, not because I told you though, right?
Dwindle, are you okay? Is everything all right?
I'll be
She
fine.
sounds an awful lot like Amy.
Dwindle, we could ding
I
dong
recognize
ditch.
that.
Dwindle, we could ding dong ditch now.
Just go.
What? I'm trying to help you.
We made a deal, and we'll honor it. Go.
All right.
All right.
She's evil, you know.
Thank you, Dwindle.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dwindle. Thank you.
Thank you, Yasendra.
Yes.
You sure you don't
Before
wanna take
you
over?
go, does anybody require a little bit of healing.
Me,
Yes.
Please.
I'm good.
Yes.
I've got
Who's
2
talking?
yeses.
Is it Dwindle
I got.
or is
Yes.
this?
I got 1 spell available.
Yes.
Who's
Alright,
the worst? Who
okay,
needs it?
roll off for it then. If you guys are all 3, unless one of you decides to bow out.
Who's,
can roll off
who's
for
the
it.
worst out of all of us?
Um,
I'm only at 17.
Well, actually, it doesn't matter for me because I'm almost at max health because I'm so low.
Right.
So I'm fine. About as good as it
Are
gets.
you really low?
Yeah. What are
All right,
you?
give it to her.
Okay.
What are you at?
So you bow out. You let Alex take it. Alex, you are getting healed for 18
Oh my.
points.
Greg Kozak earlier said, "Here comes the cuddle." I believe that was the huddle, but sure.
What's your con at now?
Yep, and that is oh my gosh! I used the healing on him. There's one more thing Dwindle can do for you. He goes outside.
So minus 2.
For just a few minutes, he comes back with a handful of berries. He hands them to you. It's not much, but if you eat these, you'll feel a little bit better.
Okay, so I eat them.
Hands you 8, or sorry, actually, roll. Oh yeah, 7. You get 7 berries. Each one that you eat will heal you for 1 hit point, so you get 7 hit points back.
So awesome.
Berries.
Thank you very much.
That is the last of my healing power for the day.
Dwindle, I don't care what they say about you. You're awesome.
You what?
I
We have never seen
I'm
you
gonna
do that.
leave and go to the same window that I just jumped
That
through.
you just broke.
and I'm gonna peer through it again because I'm worried about Dwindle.
Okay.
All right.
As you're standing there just looking, Yasendra comes over and she like undoes a flap and a huge animal hide just comes and covers the hole.
I like.
All right. So you guys have, if you guys are going to camp there for the night, as I mentioned, nothing. There's no
Yes,
need.
let's
You know,
camp here.
her lands are safe. If there is, I know that you guys are way down on the stats. You know that you regain 1 per day for con and charisma and dexterity. So if you, as you guys are resting, you will gain 1 each per day, and then perhaps Lyra can get.
I
Where's the
would
rest
love
of the
to- really would love to help them,
Yep.
but I need to sleep because I'm out of.
So can we sleep for 7 days? Can we just fast forward 7 days? Can we sleep in the witch's land
I
for
need
7
to get
days?
back to Trepsboro.
I mean, if you ask her, she has no problem with you staying for as long as you need.
Hey, how about we sleep for 7 days? I'm feeling like if I slept for 7 days, I'd feel better.
I have a much better idea. How about Lyra stacks up lesser restoration and then just restores you tomorrow?
Tomorrow,
And then
I
we
can do
leave
that.
tomorrow and get back to Trepsboro.
I can do that.
I don't
Just
trust.
not
Sleep
till
in
tomorrow.
beds.
I don't think I'm going to sleep tonight.
Oh, till
And
tomorrow.
so I'll put the fatigue status on.
So-
you, correct?
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, if you
Just-
want to try to stay up all night, that's definitely going to make you fatigued in the
I
morning.
want to help
don't
clear
trust
the
her.
board here. Brian Summers said earlier, Eric wanted the cure to be as intense as the disease. He suffered for weeks with the belief that he could die at any moment, and then someone just snaps their fingers and he's cured. Anticlimactic, but a good outcome nonetheless.
Well, that's what
It's
I
true.
mean. The two
Did
of
you
us
want Jim
were-
to really come over here and like put his hands on you with
Whoa.
lights to come down, or like
Whoa.
what? Oh, you wanted Woe to come over here and put.
No.
Dylan Kaiser says Dragons and Stuff show history just happened. Marcus rebuffed Lyra's attempt at touching him.
I got Amy.
Good man.
Oh.
So yeah,
and
what you do
I
notice
respect that.
is that Dwindle and Yasendra are up late in the night as well. If you are, basically, are you just like posting a watch outside the flap? Looking in? Okay. They appear to be just talking like all night. They have, Yasendra keeps candles going, and Dwindle seems to be like he keeps pulling out like, he has like several stone clay tablets. And he's showing her things over, and like they're talking, and she keeps like writing things down. Like he's clearly like, he's passing on some information. You're not quite sure what. But the night, and they do this like all through the night, and like she's like they're intense into it. You know, they don't sleep until like the early hours when she finally like goes and lays down, and he like, you know, he comes out and rests with you guys. They get just enough sleep so that they're not, you know, tired the next day. They get up and go right back into it. But the next day, you awaken, and are free. You guys are, yeah. As she seems to be in no hurry to kick you off her land. You know, her business with Dwindle is not yet concluded. She's still conferring with him the next day.
Jeez.
What do you do?
I eat breakfast.
Just watching. Just watching. Everybody who's successfully rested overnight gets their level plus their constitution modifier hit points back, plus 1 point of ability damage from any score that is currently damaged.
So put that at 10.
Tobias says, there Jim goes, doing a great explanation, and Quigley destroys the moment.
Which time? So
That's happened a couple times, and Quigley's not the only culprit. I feel like there's been a couple times where I was describing something, and then somebody was like, boom,
Jamie
breaking down
ruined
the
it all
moment.
because I was not
Jamie
doing it.
ruined that.
Yeah.
Yep, Jamie just ruined that moment.
5 more. So
So that's why I don't feel too bad about Krag's anticlimactic recovery, because, you know, whatever. They don't care when I say things anyway. In fact, they just get mad at me if I describe things too much.
I don't.
That is not true.
I like when you describe things.
That is not true. You're pulling a player thing now where you're crying about. You sound like us.
Oh no.
Dang.
You sound
Krag
like us
is
over here.
so salty. He is the saltiest
Well, now
boy.
here's my worry. I feel like a pro athlete who just suffered a horrible injury.
Yeah.
Like I blew my knee out. I tore my knee out. Now I have to go back in the game, and
Yes.
I won't be able to play the same. Will I be able to? I'm gonna be just
Changed forever.
forever.
It should. I think that's a good point. There's something that I had wanted to touch on at some point, was this idea that, like, Krag, you came close to death against something that you were completely defenseless against. Like, you had no options, and I imagine that probably would change Krag's outlook on everything, because you literally almost just wasted away into nothingness and died. You know, literally would have turned to dust in another day. So I imagine, yeah, it probably would have a very serious effect on your outlook, and moving forward, I would encourage you to explore that and decide, you know, how does that affect Krag? I think that's an important thing to do.
Chelsea Ann Kelsey says, Jamie, I still love you even if Adam throws you under
That one
buses.
again. Erase that and take that.
But you were
Laughing
eating
at you,
He was
eating
he was
chocolate.
he wasn't throwing her under the bus. He was deflecting.
I love her too.
Me too.
She
You're
loves
legally
that
obligated to
chocolate
love her.
chew, for sure.
She loves that thing a lot.
She finished it.
All right, so you finished the whole thing? I love you so much. Yes. So I'm waiting for Dwindle.
Okay, you're waiting for Dwindle. I mean, they're busy. Your spellcasters are busy preparing spells for the day.
Yeah.
But air bubble's not gonna.
No, I got this one. What does this do?
You don't want that right now.
eating breakfast.
See,
Yes,
Daring Glenn
that's what I'm
says,
saying.
Krag encountered a fate he could not smash his way through.
Yep.
That's very
I'm
true, and
eating
it's got to be
rice.
very
While they're
shaky.
talking about this, I
Yeah.
go down in the box and I pull out one of the long spears, and I bring it back up and I say, "So, Krag, I don't know if this might be of any use to you. However, I was thinking back to the goblin fight, and how it was very tight quarters, and about how I could defend but not really attack, and you can attack but not really defend yourself. So what if we did a thing where you took this long spear, and then I in close quarters will be in front, and I'll just shield myself, and you can poke people over the top of me? That sound like a good idea?
That doesn't sound like smashing, but
The long spear has reach, so you would actually, much like when you approach some of the larger creatures like ogres and stuff, where they get attacks of opportunity when you're 10 feet away, the long spear gives you the same thing, where you can actually attack things that are further away from you, but you can't attack things that are right next to you. So if somebody gets inside your weapon's range, you can't attack, so you'd have to back up. But you
10
can attack
feet?
things that are
A
10 feet
10-foot
away.
range? Or what's the range?
What's that?
What's the range on the
10
longs?
feet. It's 10 feet.
Damn, it's like poking him with a 10-foot pole.
That's essentially what you're doing. A pointy 10-foot pole.
It's not collapsible.
I'm
though.
gonna
Do you want
try
it?
to identify that armor that I kept. I
The
never was
armor
able to
that
identify
you
it.
kept. Yeah, it doesn't even you.
Or was it just heavy armor?
Yeah. No,
Or was it
it's
magical?
you talking about the stuff that you found on the shaman? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just +1.
Masterwork or just magical?
+1 magical.
Can I appraise it?
I'm gonna hand you 300
Yeah,
gold
yeah, that's worth
from the treasure.
like 3,000 gold, I think.
before I forget.
And I want to appraise the mithril locks that I have.
Okay, make an appraisal check.
No fair. I was gonna do that. I was gonna steal them.
19 plus 11 is 30.
30. You
Whoa.
guess that you could sell them
The swift wins.
each to a collector
Better.
for maybe 150 apiece.
Better.
He wanted them to be with
I know, he was hoping like 7,000 gold.
1,000
right?
apiece, yeah.
Well, I mean, how much,
exactly
how much is
7.
the raw material of mithril?
I don't. I know. Are we gonna? Okay.
I'm just. That wasn't like me pressing you. That was.
Ooh,
just
are we
saying
gonna
how
go
much
back
is-
and get
how
all
much
the
is raw
chain?
mithril?
I wanted to, but the dragon was there, and the dragon was gonna watch
Go
it.
back and get all the chain.
There's a
Get the
dragon
spike.
there.
We're cool. We're like the dragon's minions now. We're little yellow things with one eye.
Dragons like treasure, Craig.
Those chains
So,
are not treasure.
so you were helping the dragon now.
Oh yeah, you missed out on a lot.
What does Mortimer say about the dragon?
We don't know. We don't have any contact with him right now.
Do we know that, or does only Marcus know that?
Restoration lesser now.
Was it,
Oh,
weren't
that's
we
true.
supposed
Sorry.
No, I would have told you guys
You had
that.
told
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, at a certain point, because I'm gonna share with you guys that I'm beginning to question Mortimer.
How so?
I think Mortimer wanted us to end the world. I think
Oh,
he's.
no, really?
I'm just gonna say, Well, oh, hang on, and I tap on the ball again. Jim's looking something up, so when Jim can talk, we'll see if Mortimer's there or not.
Okay.
But yeah, Quigley. So there was a dragon. There was Derelax. The train was still alive.
Yes.
Was chained down to explain all the chains to you.
Was there
Basically,
an egg?
No.
there was no egg, Quigley. There was no egg.
Curious.
I explained that the dragon was chained down, that it was locked by magical means. We could have killed it or freed it because
should've
we didn't
ki-
know how to get out.
Should have killed it.
Because we didn't know how to get out, we decided to free it because we thought that would help us get out. Which I don't now know if it helped us get out or not.
I was opening the door.
Yeah, we didn't know that.
Yeah, we didn't know that.
Well, there was this giant spike that had the symbol of woe on it and a bunch of other runes, and it started pulsing along with the heartbeat of the dragon.
Yeah, that was.
Along with my hammer,
And the
I kind of
giant
think
spike.
like we should have killed the dragon.
Well,
Well, what's done is
one
done.
thing is for sure, that our group is a good group. That we are trying to do what's best for this world.
We're trying.
And I think that's very important. And even if we make the wrong decisions, we're still doing it with the right heart.
We're trying.
Yeah.
You can get 250 apiece for them.
Cool. Does Mortimer answer?
No, you received no word from Mortimer.
Well,
Okay. So, we can't hear from Mortimer. Couple thoughts on that subject. One, he's ducking us. Two, whatever we did with the magic is now forcing him to either go further into hiding or something came up. I don't really know if there's a third, but
Okay. Now, you did say that all of, I'm assuming that you've told me all of what the dragon has said. Is that all right to assume?
Yeah,
Since
I
I
mean,
heard
unless
it.
they specifically
Now,
wanted
I
to
did
leave anything
have
out.
a question for you, JimJam.
Yeah.
So I'm back in my notes about the aspects of woe, and it seems that I had the Blade of Woe, the Codex of Woe, and the Animus of Woe is what we were after, and that there were two more. The wooden statue I thought was one,
No.
and then the Spirit of Woe was missing. But I'm assuming the Spirit of
No,
Woe
you
is...
guys, the spirit and the statue are not separate things.
Oh, well, all right.
So
all
yeah,
right.
yeah, the spirit count like that is there's just.
So
the
we
one.
have them all.
Yes, you have.
except for the Animus. Well, the Animus is the dragon.
Great. So let's go find the ghosty guy, and he can enter Lady Lyra again and talk to us. And
No, that's.
I don't
is
like
that not how it worked?
What?
That wasn't that great now.
I think you're not. Remember that heart you were talking about? I feel like you're using that now, Quigley, but not the brain. Because if we go do the thing, The thing now is to go meet the spirit. You're not wrong about that. Go meet the fifth priest.
All right.
And then be on the dragon side as he takes over and rules. She takes over and rules.
What if the ghosty guy has another plan that's not the two?
So there was a
Cannot
third.
use.
So there's a third option now. Remember, you were so worried that we were going to end the world. And now there's a third option. We're screwed, and we're slaves to this horrible dragon.
Well, I think that's the interpretation of the prophecy now. I think that's the interpretation of the prophecy. The world is over as we know it, and it's replaced with.
We have to
As
build a
you
giant
know.
crossbow
Or as we
and
know
load it with that spike.
Again, I think you have to hit it with the hammer.
Then I could hit it off.
Should we go talk to the worshippers of Lunai? They attacked us.
No, because they
They'll
want
kill us.
everything to be dead. They want us to die.
Why does everyone make everything so difficult? You
We
know,
need
it's
to
just
gather
Humans.
our
like a puzzle
strength.
that you can't fit the pieces into.
We need to gather our strength
I
right
feel
now.
like the third option, Krag, is we kill
all the
drag.
things.
We kill all the things.
Kill the things.
I like that
We
idea.
kill the things.
All right.
Okay.
So,
So let's get Kelvin and
Pathfinder
kill all the
is
things.
Before that happens, can I
Kill
use
it.
But,
restoration?
killing all the
to help
things.
them?
Jim.
But we can't kill that dragon.
Yeah, I know.
Like, we are not capable of it.
No.
Can I do the restoration lesser to help?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'd like to do that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, now that they're no longer affected, it's easy enough.
3,
3, 2, who?
Krag.
Krag, and what? He has 2 things that he has on his damaged, and his charisma
My
is damaged.
charisma
What
is
would you like?
healed overnight.
Okay, so then this is Constitution then.
Charisma's so low.
That's rude.
I think your charisma's lower than mine.
Very funny.
Um,
Your strength is crazy high, but your charisma.
no, it's okay. So 3 points.
3 points of Constitution. Your body actually is like you are looking less pale. Your skin is no longer like hanging off of your bones.
You're looking very pale.
He was very close to experiencing a crag crap firsthand. Trademark.
Yeah?
Crag crap.
Yeah.
You were very close there.
That wasn't Quigley. That was Ben laughing at your
that's
character.
gross.
sheet.
I
Who
couldn't
else
tell
needed
because
it?
it sounded exactly like Squire Quigley.
Alex, do you need it too?
I need yeah.
So I'd like to use restoration lesser again for Alex.
Okay. Which
2
for 2? Okay.
To her constitution
2
or her charisma?
points.
Constitution.
To your constitution, folks.
So Constitution's back normal.
Great.
Where's your charisma?
My charisma, I need 2 more to go back to normal.
She's a little better than you.
So one of them.
You go to hell.
I'm gonna
Tomorrow, guys, I'll get more.
That's fine, thank
I'm
you.
gonna look at the codex, Jim.
Look at it. It is a leather-bound tome. It's very thick and weighty. You can tell that the pages inside have sort of yellowed over time. But it is sturdy. Doesn't show any signs of actual like physical wear.
Well, this could be really stupid.
I'm gonna read it.
It's super magical, right?
Oh yeah.
Do we see? it
Oh yeah.
doing
There's a
something?
strong aura of magic coming off of it.
I say, what if we threw the codex in the lava?
What?
Well, then we'd never have to bring them together. Prophecy over. We don't have to worry about woe. We just have to worry about the dragon.
Oh, great. Sure.
No, the point is, if the aspects never come together, then woe can't come together. So woe's settled. Then we can just deal with the dragon. Then only one enemy, not 2.
Well, right now, the dragon's not our enemy.
That's accurate.
Can we string the dragon along?
The dragon's just gonna be sitting there waiting for us to show up. But the dragon also seems to know a lot.
Anytime you want to tell us what that was all about.
Marcus?
Yes.
Did we do a more to 4 wanted?
Marcus.
What?
Oh no! Marcus, please just.
I want to detect magic on the crystal ball.
Okay.
Is
It is magical.
It's still magical?
Yes.
Still. Okay, I don't want to jump to conclusions, but Mortifor's the dragon.
What?
Mortifor is a man.
Mortifor was a voice coming out of a crystal ball.
Yeah, but Vander said, remember when Vander said too? Did we all hear that?
Yeah.
Mortifor was a human being that people saw.
Yeah.
I'm getting a bad vibe about this. Dragon wakes up, no longer here for Mortifor. The dragon knows all about us and what we've been doing.
Could the
Can
dragon be connected
can I
to
do
the ball somehow?
Perhaps a knowledge religion check to see what they're doing in there.
Brian Summer says,
It would
Krag will
not
always
apply
be a
to
barbarian.
this,
He
no.
will rage, he will cleave, he will smash, and now he will also be smarter about how to do those things. It's not what happens to us. It's how we choose to deal with it. Learn and be stronger. That's all the philosophy I have for the night, folks.
I'm going to
Nice
wait
work, Brian.
until Dwindle
you,
comes
Brian.
out.
Okay. I guess the only real question here is, you want to wait till Dwindle comes out. That's fine. Do you guys intend to spend any more days here? Are you guys
No.
moving on?
Want to go home?
Okay. Is
I'll
that
go
the
Chatsboro.
that's the group's decision?
Sure.
Okay.
Why are we
Daryl
in
Woolard
such
says,
a rush?
oh no,
We
I've
can
missed so
fast
much.
forward
Good
a
to see everyone on the
day.
couch.
If we fast forward a day,
Aw,
I
hi,
can
Daryl.
mess through
No,
Yeah,
no, no,
why
no,
are
no, no,
we-
no fast forwarding. Let's go back to Trapsboro.
Why?
Because it's not the swamp, Krag.
Just
the swamp
one
is
more
gross
day.
and icky.
This is safe.
Just one more day.
It's not safe. There's a witch over there.
We've just healed more than we have
And if we get
in
back and we
days.
see
I
Penny,
don't like being
we
here.
could find out. Yeah, Quigley, let's get back to Trapsboro. That's what I'm saying.
I am kind
Should we
of tired
should we
of it.
vote?
We should check on Lady Maisie and the other town that is
I
in
agree.
danger based upon our actions.
And if,
When have
if
you ever
Mortifor
cared
is-
about anyone?
The whole game, Krag!
And if Mortifor
game?
actually
What, is this all a
is
game?
evil,
This is a game to you?
Hello, fellow heroes. Thank you for watching. Be sure to give us a like at facebook.com/dragons and stuff. I'm sure you've heard that link said numerous times in this episode, but we really, really appreciate your support and your love, feedback, and all the cool stuff with it. Thanks, guys.